Hi everyone, I wanted to show you these cute little items that I made. I just love them. They turned out so cute and I just wanted to show them to you. These little items are made out of Jello box right here. This one here is like a little mini canvas and it's a shabby chic style, and this one here I made it into a little holder, and it's a kind of grunge vintage steampunk style, and I've got two more started here, and I think I'm going to put these together and maybe connect them with a chain or a ribbon. Haven't decided yet. I'm just getting them ready. I was so inspired by Victor, and he had made a canvas altering a box, and I've done these before in the past. I've just never done a video on them, and I used the same process that I found on Mr. Coffee's channel, and I'll try to remember and put a link below if I can find it. It has been so long ago, but I'll try to see if I can find it. So let me start with this one right here, and this is a shabby chic style, and I cut it down to make a more narrow width here, like a canvas size, and then I wrap it in masking tape like you see right here, and then I cover it with gesso just to give it some tooth, and then I Mod Podge the napkin on, and so you could use paper, fabric, just whatever you want, and I edged it in some white acrylic paint, and then I covered it with Mod Podge to give it a seal, and as you can see, I have a little bow in the back because I want to dress it up to look as pretty as the front. And I also use a little ribbon here as a connector to keep this from collapsing, as you can see here. Okay, this little piece right here was cut from a Sizzix die, and I cut it in 4 layers and glued them together to give it more thickness and stability. I stamped the center with the stamp that I had, and then I went over it with the Wink of Stella. It's a Wink of Stella pen that I won from Elaine Rico's channel, Today Library. Thank you so much, Elaine. And as you can see, it put a nice glitter in the background. And then I went over the top with this 3D crystal lacquer. I did cover the edge with some stickles. I have some flat back pearls. I have some charms here that I made. And then I backed it up with some lace and some more purple trim here. I have a couple of little fabric flowers from a trim, and this little flower is just a regular silk flower that I took apart and added some stamens in it, and I have some stamens around the peeking in and out in different places. I have a little crocheted piece here, and then these little roses are from Wild Orchid Crafts. And the reason I like this idea right here, I wanted to do something other than just a card. It was not for any special occasion, just for a special person to make them feel good, and they can set it on the desk. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's a daily reminder that I was thinking of this special person, and I thought it was just so sweet. I love this idea. Okay, so going on to the next one. This is a little one that I made. I wanted a little holder for my tags so I could just sit on my desk. It doesn't take up a lot of space. I didn't cut it down. I left it the original size. I just cut the flaps off here, and then I taped it with the masking tape, and then covered it with gesso, and then Mod Podged the napkin on. I edged it with a vintage photo, and then I covered the whole thing with 2 coats of this semi-gloss polyurethane, and it says soap and water cleanup, and I got this at Walmart. So I put 2 coats of that on. This little trim is something I got at Hobby Lobby, and I covered the whole thing with that trim. Okay, I have a little metal piece here. It says possibility begins with imagination, and a little gear here, and I just attached a little string, and it goes all the way around to the other side, attached to the metal piece there. Oh, I have little charms here. One is an anchor and a little bead. And I have a little crocheted piece here, a feather, and then the key. And these little book page flowers I made following Leonie, my passion for paper. And I'll try to locate that video and put the link below on how to make these flowers. She makes the best flowers. Okay, I got a little buckle here, and I made this little faux leather strap. It was fun to do, and the strap wraps all the way around. And then I put little wooden beads for the feet, and as you can see, I got another little piece of trim there to keep this from collapsing. Okay. And oh, and I finished the inside as well. I Mod Podge napkin all the way through on the inside. And it makes a nice little holder on my craft table. It doesn't take up a lot of space. And these were fun to do. I love them. So I hope y'all like them. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much. Bye.